Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rezkyta Amalia N and my partner.
Hi guys, and I'm Nabila Aulia.
Welcome to our video. So today we want to talk about technology and its development, especially about the acceleration of change.
And yaps, technology has developed very rapidly from the past until today. In the video, we can see how the gap between inventions is getting shorter and shorter.
So that means new technologies are created faster than ever before, and this really affects our daily lives.
First, let's talk about survival tools. These are technologies that help humans stay alive.
Yes, and one important example is fire. So in the past, humans used fire to cook, stay warm, and to protect themselves from wild animals.
Fire was very important invention because it changed human life completely. It made food safer to eat and helped humans survive in difficult environments.
Okay, next we have communication tools. So these tools help people share information and stay connected with others.
A good example is the internet. With the internet, people can communicate instantly even they are in different countries.
Not only that, the internet also help us to access information, study online, and using social media to stay connected with others. So the internet can make the world feel smaller and more connected.
The last category is power tools. These technologies provide energy to run machines and support human activities.
So one of the example is electricity. So I think electricity is very important in our lives because it powers almost everything that we use today, like the lights, phone, and also the computers that we use in daily life.
Without electricity, modern life would be very difficult. So it is one of the most important technological developments.
Okay, so now let's discuss about the first question. So does the rapid development of technology make our lives easier or more stressful? What do you think?
In my opinion, it makes our life easier in many ways. For example, we can do tests faster, communicate easily, and find information quickly.
Yes, exactly. I agree with that. But at the same time, it also makes our lives more stressful because people feel pressured to always join or follow the trends and also the technologies. So, because of that, there is something that people call it FOMO, fear of missing off. So, I feel like people feel pressured to do that.
Yes, and sometimes we become too dependent on technology. For example, we feel anxious when we don't have internet access.
So we can say that technology is make our life both easier and stressful, but it depends on how we use it.
The second question is, if you could delete one invention to save the planet, what will it be?
I think I would choose plastic production because I think plastic waste causes so many environmental problems, especially in the ocean.
That's good point. Plastic is useful, but it takes very long time to decompose and harm animals and ecosystem.
If the plastic had never been invented, maybe the pollution problem would not be as serious as today.
I agree. Reducing or replacing plastic could really help protect our planet.
Okay, so let's move to the last question. So the question is the history of technology actually the history of human desire?
I think yes, because technology is created to fulfill humans' needs and wants.
Yep. For example, humans wanted to travel faster, so they invented highways. And they wanted better communication, so they created phones and the internet.
Also, people always want things to be easier, faster, and more comfortable. That's why technology keeps developing.
So we can say that technology reflects human desires and ambitions.
In conclusion, technology has developed very quickly and continues to grow.
Yeah, so it brings many benefits but also challenges. So we have to use technology wisely.
We should make sure that technology helps us and also protect our environment.
Thank you for watching our video.
See you next time!